This is for the bourbons and the Cadillacs. Hi, Sagittarius Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. You do have a major arcana that already wanted to appear. We have the Hierophant, card of 5. And then you have a message. I'm going to take a look at this before your 6 cards. This card was in this deck mixed up with it from the last reading. And I noticed it while I was shuffling for your reading. So I'm taking this message pertaining to this reading. The last reading of a Fucus Moon may be relevant. It's going to be the sequel to the Alpha and the Omega of Lies who got their pants caught with their pants down. I can't even say it because it's so ridiculous. And then after that, after your 6 card, after this message, we'll do the 6 cards and then we'll get a card here. You already had a message that wanted to come through here, and this already came through as a cross. So take what resonates for that. Definitely could be for a lot of you being beautiful spiritual leaders and teachers and healers. And Easter being upon us here too as well. But we'll take a look at that as well. I'm going to leave it exactly how it wanted to be. I have not seen any of these cards that are face down here. And then I just seen 148. That could be significant for you. That does create the energy of 13. And that being a Fucus energy, also the Death card, and Scorpio energy. And then you have a channeled title here already, Truth Detector, that wanted to come through. With the Hierophant, the main message that came through here was a new contract. Most likely it being counterpart to a lot of you as High Priestess. Take what resonates for this. And then let's see, we'll move this over to the side. This is going to be Taurus energy and then also Leo energy, 5th house energy for Leo. The sun being the ruler of Leo, Venus being the ruler of Taurus. Let's scoot this up here. Let's take a look at the card here. I'm not taking reversals. Oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles. Boom, boom, boom. That's awesome. And this did come through as the Queen of Pentacles from the last read, who was in cross formation. I did notice, and it was in this deck here. This Queen of Pentacles from this deck. It was a beautiful card. Surrounded by butterflies, very earthy energy. And then they had a red heart in the center near their third eye. I picked that up as this Ace of Pentacles card here. So that's wanting to come through here for you. The animals surrounding this stag energy could be significant. I was also given message a few days ago, confirmation I should say, about stags actually being, white stags being connected to divinity. And I actually saw a freaking white squirrel the other day. I don't watch the news, but I was watching the NCAA men's game, I believe. Yeah, that's the only reason why I would have it on there, on that channel. And the news came on afterward, and oh, that's what it was. It was the Final Four games over the weekend, and on the news, the news guy, he was sharing a story, and it was about a sighting of a white squirrel, which I thought was really cool. So I'm channeling white squirrels, white stags. I do feel that energy is going to apply to the stag energy here, and it just being the particular card and message of this energy wanting to come through for a lot of you here with this Ace of Pentacles. This being all new could be a significant offer, but I do get a lot of you being this actual Ace of Pentacles where you are very abundant. Jupiter is your ruler. So being very, very abundant in aura, energy, everything about you. And then this also being about expansion with this large ass pentacle. I do get that being a part of the mind and the mindset and how it is that you're able to create but then also what it is that you represent and the power of who it is that you are. Being golden energy, green energy is definitely matching that Hierophant energy and picking that up. And then I'm also seeing the Queen of Pentacles from this particular deck that this card came from, where she's holding a pentacle in the same formation here. Very beautiful. So it's full circle energy. I also feel this is about recognition, being seen for who it is that you actually are, and that's it. And then this possibly also being karmic return of what you put out there, you're now getting back, where this may be a significant and heavy and major overdue offer that's coming in here for you. This is wanted to come through for some of your readings in the past here, as of late here too. So if this has not come through yet for you, there's going to be a story connected to this. The Ophiuchus reading could definitely be tied in with this. But take what resonates. Let's go ahead and we'll get your cards. We'll get your first card here for Sagittarius moon. You being connected to divine, that truth detector energy also applying, and why it is that Ace of Pentacles is a part of your energy very significantly. I'm also getting an angel. Earth angel, that being associated with the Queen of Pentacles. And even the Pentacles in general. You may even have cusping energy. Ten of Wands, Dragon. And then Queen of Cups. So having a lot on your plate, feeling very burdened. Being a beautiful energy that's full of love. This has come through in one of the, I believe it was Scorpio. Possibly. Serpent energy is going to be significant, even with the dragon energy. So what's been coming through lately is that a lot of divine feminines, because we are so super special, of divinity, and I feel this is maybe why Spirit wanted this card to come out first, is because there's been major judgment, where there have been scurrying energies deciding to be on the side of lack of integrity and being dishonorable and sharing things that are not true. And so I feel this is a part of the energy that I'm getting here. I'm seeing two people here. And I get this now being the divine masculine. These are very similar energies, even though they're two different cards, with the serpent energy and not necessarily about what each card represents. I feel it's more about the actual people. So this applying also too for the divine masculine. And I feel this is with what I brought up here and the scurrying energies, the lurking energies, the talking in the ear energies, the energetic, disrespecting of boundary energies, I feel have all been in the ear of both you and your person. Where there's love here, and with the heavy amount of load here, I get a hard worker here. Where they may feel burdened because they've been without this Queen of Cup. They've been without this Queen of Cup because the Queen of Cup has been judged as someone who is Gorgon. And then I also got Medusa for this card here too. So like double over being a snake from head to toe. And snakes are actually a good thing, as well as also having bad properties as well, just with everything. And this is the importance of why I feel Spirit wanted me to begin my readings, for the most part, because I didn't really begin with it, but introducing polarity energies to have greater understanding so that it can be made aware that with every bad, there's a good. There's always two sides to the story, and there's technically three sides because God sees everything. And that being the significance of the three and the divinity energy and what we got here. This even wanted to be in reverse, but I'm not taking reversals, where I get 3D energy of wanting to have someone look crazy, but this also being divine conduit energy. And so that just completely eliminating and obliterating that whole concept and judgment. So then Cups, because Cups is here, is going to represent love. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. This is going to be what I picked up for you all being high priestesses. For what applies, it's going to apply also to the divine masculine, this being the energy from within them, and then vice versa. And being two very significant, special, powerful people. This being a power couple also too. And then I do see similarities with the dragon and the gorgon, like the suffixes here that are tying in together. And then we do have beautiful Sagittarius energy that's present with the wands very significantly. Gemini and Cancer are going to be strong here with the Queen of Cups, but overall, wands will be your energy. And then also Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. Cups is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. I do see mermaid energy here. And I get this being with the Hangman mention, also having greater perspective about the truth of two people who work hard and are very loving energies and make a super couple. That might be the title with the truth detector here. Yeah, let's scoot these over here. And then I with the two cards coming, this is a pair that I get here. This 10 energy may be Capricorn. And this speaking to the polarity energy connected to the cups of the Cancerian energy that's present here. And that also being cusping energy, the Capricorn energy. I am getting that. And then Saturn also being associated. So a judgment energy I'm also getting with the Saturn energy. Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn. And then 10s being about endings, going into new beginnings. And that would be this here. So that's where I'm getting this couple energy and a new start here on a beautiful grounded floor of solid abundance. Let's get your next card for Sagittarius moon. We have the Page of Wands, Necromancer, Knight of Swords, Barbarian, and the Knight of Cups, Jen. Okay, and I'm getting fun flirtatiousness going on here, believe it or not. That might be significant to believe it or not. Ripley's. So I feel this is also about that power couple energy and this just being astronomically above and beyond what anyone could even imagine, because it's a significant creation from God here. So the Page of Wands, I get this not being about the necromancy, but it being about flirting. Knight of Swords is going to be a truth deliverer. Also a protector and a defender as well, representing strong truth. The Barbarian, and then the Knight of Cups is going to be beautiful love exchanged here. And I do see two people here. What I'm actually getting, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Like someone wants to kick somebody's ass. That's what I'm seeing here. Because I feel that this message of the 10 of Wands and the burden that I initially picked up with the Queen of Cups, it all being expressed here with the fire, and it all being connected here, I get to the past. It being burned here too. And I feel this is the masculine energy from within this feminine here who's doing this. Getting to the root. As I see roots here too. I don't even know what's going on there. But what I'm getting here is, like I got flirtatious fun here with the Page of Wands and that being a flirty card. But I'm getting what I'm seeing here. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing two male energies here. where there's so maybe there's it's supposed to be about flirty fun, and that Page of Wands being that representation, this possibly coming from the Queen of Cups, or being the exchange between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And receiving some kind of news. Pages are going to be about messages here too. This being associated with the fire. I did get that here with the dragon. And then I feel this just lighting this Knight of Swords up, this barbarian energy, as I see them going towards this Knight of Cups here. Knights are going to be defensive energies for the element that they stand for. I feel this Knight of Cup, like I'm seeing the red here around the lower region here, and the Knight of Cups representing this red. I feel that they may have had something to do with the activity here connected to love, intimacy, sex in general, and this Queen of Cups and the talking in the ear. Because I almost got this as the divine feminine and divine masculine, but I'm seeing someone about to get their ass kicked. That's the energy I'm picking up here. So again, something that's supposed to be fun may have been interfered with. We do have 3 cards here. Speaking to third party. Yowzes. Let's get your next card. Let's see what's on the bottom. 2 of Swords. Boo. We have the Ghost. Libra energy will be here. I'm just gonna, and then Page of Cups underneath here. Oh my goodness. 2 of Swords and Page of Cups has come through in other readings as someone who's been interference. So this could be a part of some manipulation connected to the water of this Knight of Cups, who's where it looks like they're about to get their ass whooped. We'll go ahead and we'll leave these here. I'm getting this being with this energy here. And this Page of Cup association may actually speak to the truth of this Knight of Cup energy. And even more of this ghost energy being a part of some immaturity. I do see, this is making me think of the haunted house in the Halloween tarot deck. And that's in the Tower card. It's actually the cover of the box for that deck, the Tower card. And I see a haunted house. I get Tower energy. And this also just going back into someone getting their ass beat. Alright, next card for Sagittarius Moon. Like I get a sense of protecting and defending. And as I say that, here's this Knight of Wand energy of Hanuman. 7 of Pentacles. We're not taking reversals. And so what I see here, Knight of Wands will be action. And with the 7 of Pentacles, this came out with the last reading here too. But I get fire energy. Scorpio may be significant, but I do get fire energy of someone returning. And I did get this with the 7 of Pentacles. The wheels spinning and someone making a return back. So it could be something was found out here with message. Or this could even be about the talking in somebody's ear. And, oh, 2 stories here. Okay, so that story where I picked up this might be the divine feminine and divine masculine. This actual person of the interference may have pretended or catfished or did something in the ear of this barbarian where they felt the need to attack the love. And now finding out the truth of the interference, they're now going to attack the person who was catfishing or pretending and talking in their ear and lying, getting busted. And now because of that, going and kicking ass, now wheels are spinning on an investment here. Goodness, Taurus energy will be significant. I get that being connected to the Hierophant energy in the new contract. This is interesting. Oh my goodness. Let's see, we'll put these here. These go up here. Let's get your next card. Fourth card for Sagittarius moon. So many cards. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and this may be the sun heat on this person's back. I got this as a part of the Ophiuchus reading. Two of Wands with the Cyclone. This has come through as interference here too. King of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Swords. Alright, here's the ass kicking. Someone found out the truth about, I've got this as a Nine of Wands. In the Nine of Wands from the Cosmic Tarot, you can see a lion with 5 wands. We have 5 wands here and the lion here. You can see a lion with 5 wands behind the back of a person who's standing face front with 4 wands in front of them, speaking to Twin Flame. And so I get that lion energy again. I get the same story here almost. The lion, but this being about the action taking place after the Ophiuchus reading, because someone's getting their ass kicked. It came through here in a whole other story, and now it's being confirmed here. So someone, and I got this also too in another reading next to the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is here in this deck, but this was a different, was it the Knight of Swords? No, Knight of Pentacles from this deck. And so I get this being the Knight of Pentacles person, and then also the Knight of Swords here too. But anyway, the Nine of Pentacles here is going to confirm that energy of the Nine of Wands that I got. And this being connected with this card being next to this card, I get this Frankenstein energy, the Nine of Pentacles being the Five of Wands energy. And this could be male or female. I did also pick that up too. And then the spaceship energy, I did get this before as one of these not being like the others. Saturn is more a part of this one here that may be significant. Associated with the World card, that's a heavy and major deal and blow. But what I'm getting is that there was some indecision where typically this would be about action. But I feel that this was someone in a sidekick or someone or collaboration, some kind of lies here taking place, not realizing they were creating towers back here with these volcanoes. Or even indecision, and it's something being affected, a decision being affected, an integral decision being affected here by low vibration. And so I thought, and I did say before, I got this. This has come through as interference. Someone interfering. Someone being shown a path, but then also someone being shown the interference. And I feel that this may be about the manipulation and the confusion. Being talked into one's ear, and this divine feminine being lied on. But we have the King of Wands, Five of Wands in the mist here. Page of Swords on the other side. That Page of Cup came through connected to the Knight of Cup here. It's almost like tables turning. The tables are it's like reverse. So something backfiring on someone also too. And these two are fighting, where I get this being the divine masculine and this being the interference. Also the spy. And that just confirming the interference, where their head may be somewhere else. And then the moon energy will be here. Strong sun energy came through here, associated with the Five of Wands and this person. There's eclipse energy right here with both what I get as the sun and the moon. And this just being the telltale of this person. And then Seven of Wands overall has come through as my dick and hand card as well. Oh boy. On the bottom, throughout all of this, we have the Earth Angel. The beautiful energy of a lot of you here as Temperance is being your card, but very patient. This is also divine timing, taking course. Beautiful. Healing energy, serene energy, and just look, standing strong in the midst of the waves. I get the Milky Way, getting that strongly. Just being very, like, I'm just getting a very galactic energy. And then I also see a moon association here. Being a star. The colors of pink representing the heart chakra. But I get these being the colors representing you as a person. The purple being a color for Sagittarius. Pink associated with the heart chakra, but also with Libra. And that's going to be a part of the beautiful headdress of the Gorgon, matching with the dragon. 50, I do see this as like 50-50. We do have 5, and then 14 here makes a 5. So that may be significant. I am seeing the Sagittarius energy connected to the counterpart. Twin flames is also what I get. And then I hear sirens in the back. The truth. Let's get your last card for Sagittarius moons. That 7 energy from the 5 and the 2 of Wands connected to the interference. 7 of Swords of stealing. The catfishing, deception, talking in the ear, lying, gossiping. All that good stuff is going to be a part of that too. And then the 7 of Cups of confusion as well associated. Last card for Sagittarius moon. Okay, I'll take those. We have the Magician. Strength card. 6 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Alright, so I get this being the Divine Masculine. You can see the matching energy here. And then the Eclipse energy being here with the catalytic action connected to the fire. This just showing, I'm almost hearing like, yeah, I did. As far as getting in towards someone here and kicking their ass. Just defending truth as well with that Knight of Swords. Divine Masculine associated with that Barbarian card too, and then the Dragon, the Alien. One of these being really, and I got confirmation with my speaker just going off here. But this really getting down to like past lifetimes and speaking to everything that you and your counterpart might have experienced in different ways throughout many lifetimes here. Going through phases of judgment and being judged on the outside rather than for who it is that you are. And this lifetime, I feel, it being set up where the Divine Masculine put themselves in a very, I'm getting unique and significant situation that would really, really being a genius and a very smart fella coming into this lifetime to be able to completely close some karmic cycles here. Having strong soulmate to go with this here. So what I'm getting here is being strong. This being the soulmate energy, where I get divine masculine. This being, I'm getting like transmutation of what's here. Leveling up and rising up to have a connection here. Jenny Green Teeth will be representing the Six of Cups. This will be nostalgic energy, soulmates. Strong Scorpio energy will be present here. And then you have Leo energy, Aquarius energy, polarity energy. So that also giving me twin flame energy and then the counterpart energy and being strong together. And the transmutation of this Five of Wands, creating it and making it new. Sun energy. Sun will be the ruler of Leo, but this is a beautiful sun energy that's here with the rays that I see there. And then the butterflies. And that was mentioned with the Queen of Pentacles. And I see this lion here looking at the butterfly. Both energies being read, seeing each other for how they've been judged and coming together in great understanding. And I also get falling in love. There being happiness, the sun shining on this, and there being greater awareness. Justice overall with the 11 I get here. This also being justice as well in other decks. But with the 11, I do get that association in Aquarius coming through strongly. Aquarius will be the polarity of Leo. And then the 11 is representing the strength card here. Manticore will be the lion here. Beautiful. And then doing the work is also what I get here. The work possibly being tying the knot, and this just kind of expressing the feelings of both the divine masculine and divine feminine. But I feel there's a sense of humor with this. This may have even been part of the 3D experience and the karmic journey connected to this. Eights will be also karma with the symbol. And then I get magician energy, and then it going back to the strength card, where in some strength cards you will see a feminine energy taming the beast, but them having the infinity symbol at the crown. So putting in the work, and then I see the 8 and the 6 here. That creates the 14. Of the twin flames. And that's speaking to the temperance energy, and then the connection here with the divine masculine. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now this could also be to awakener energies that I'm getting. And that past 3D stuff, the divine masculine being connected to this. And being the one I'm getting with the marriage energy that fell in love while the divine feminine was doing the work, the spirit work, the awakening work, where we see the cemetery in the background. Come here and I got you, honey. Alright, then on the bottom, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Shaman. I feel this is going to be the outside energy. Maybe someone or energies that got left behind. And possibly being the divine feminine, being the shaman energy, connected to the Taurus and Hierophant energy. But I'm getting this being tribal energy. I mainly got this as, I looked right at this card here, as the person, and that being the reason why they were interfering, why they were misbehaving, acting immaturely, it being reaction to rejection. I do want to say too, and this being something kept internally, but then it displaying itself and being projected out where it caused pain and hurt and misunderstandings and miscommunications. I do see three pentacles there, and that giving me the energy of the stealing energy connected to one's craft and creativity and connection. Collaboration will also be associated too. Red, gold, and green, I get this being karma heavy coming through for this particular person. This may be a past hierophant too with that shaman energy as well. And then the moon energy, I see that with the eclipse energy. Ooh, fire. So sun energy and then moon energy because the moon's here. But I even get the moon representation of what's been here. And then also what I got here and here and here. So double moons could be significant, but then the sun and moon energy with the eclipse is also going to be significant as well. Campfire, also too, I'm noticing. S'mores is coming through. And I do believe the answer is going to be no to that. I feel that's a subliminal message that may be about the manipulation and the slickness coming from the past person that was a part of the interference. Both you and your person being of divinity, magicians yourself, very spiritual beings who are great creators, highly intuitive and successful, patient, calm, able to manifest beautifully because of this, and then having greater expansion and knowing of this particular energy after going through trial and tribulation, this being a part of the ascending. So then we have the Hierophant, where I get the hexagons being significant. This also speaking to the leveling up and the amount of levels that one has experienced to get to this status here. The cross energy. That could be significant too, speaking to the new contract and what's coming through, but then also the divine masculine. And I'm getting the similarity coming through here, just seeing the hand gestures, which is super cool. Warlock, I didn't mention that. And then strong Aries. Emperor energy also coming through, with the Emperor being a card of Aries. Also a 4. Not 1 and 4. Oh my gosh. With the Magician and the Emperor being a 14. And then that going right back to the Temperance. Being a twin flame. This being the feminine energy from within the divine masculine. The High Priestess energy. Counterpart to the Hierophant. That was picked up here in the Ace of Pentacles. The 1 also being associated there too. And I did get that Magician energy representing you both, but it's been made blatantly clear here with the similarities here. And then I do get 1 and 5 together here. That's going to create the devil energy, but I don't get it being that. And I feel that's a part of the miscommunication here too. I did say that with the divinity and being a divine conduit and counterpart, having significant and special gift, that's very rare. You may have been misjudged and seen as, you know, what it is that you do for being something bad when it's actually pretty damn good. Pretty good. So that's what I get here. And then I do feel that that 15, I know, I'm just going to say it, that 15 does not represent the devil card. It represents something else. You'll know what that means. And if you don't, you will. Alright, so let's look at this card here. These cards are wanting to peek through here. I'm going to just leave that there. Last quarter. Last quarter moon, we have shifting, visionary, keywords, purify, assimilate, meditate, rest, reap, recuperate, honor, reflect, evolve. So that honor being important. I just get, in the past, there was great dishonor. I'm even getting to, with that Nine of Wands, there may have been some in and out behavior as well. But I do get that also being about having greater perspective and putting action towards an investment. And this just being ascension, leveling up, you being seen for your truth, and also being a truth detector. So anyone that comes your way into your atmosphere, if it doesn't represent truth, it's going to boil out and up to be seen. Sagittarius moons. Let's see what's on the bottom. Scorpio. And it was in reverse. This is typical Scorpio energy, which is beautiful. So for Scorpio here, it says no words. And I do feel that this is about being underestimated. Having Scorpio energy from within, maybe dealing with the Scorpio energy. And this being a time for Scorpios, significantly as far as transformation, as Scorpios, I do believe are one of the more fixed signs out of all the fixed signs. That being significant to the Aquarius and Leo and Taurus energy that came through. With me saying that, I am actually getting the World card. And then hung for confirmation outside there. So then it says, come ready to play or don't play at all. Your life is about to change as you will rise from any fall. Phoenix, represented by the energy of 8. And I do believe that may be why the Strength card was here as an 11 and not an 8, to show the distinction and the transmutation of that 501, where I feel that was more associated with the Scorpio energy on a lower vibration. And this also just, it's like truth just being made very clear without much effort. Spirit having their hands all over this. And that's it. And that's the end. Sagittarius moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.